Is the 2026 Honda CRV still the safest and smartest choice for families? Or are newer SUVs starting to take its place? Today, we're going to look at this vehicle in a simple, honest, and detailed way, so you can clearly decide whether it's worth your money or not. If you're looking for an SUV that makes daily life easier, offers comfort for the whole family, and stays reliable over the long term, then this is something you should pay attention to. Starting with the exterior, the first thing you notice about the 2026 CRV is that it doesn't try too hard to look overly futuristic or aggressive. It carries a clean and confident design that feels balanced and mature. The front grille is wide, giving the vehicle a strong road presence without looking intimidating. The headlights are slim and slightly angled outward, which makes the SUV appear wider and more planted. From a closer look, the design feels sharp and clean, but it doesn't give the impression that anything has been added just for show. That restraint is exactly what makes it stand out. In a market where many vehicles are overloaded with unnecessary lines and aggressive styling, this approach feels refreshing. The CRV is designed to age well, meaning it may not grab attention instantly, but it won't look outdated quickly either. For a family SUV, that kind of design is actually more valuable than something overly flashy. Moving to the rear, the design continues the same simple and clean philosophy. One of the most recognizable features is the vertical taillights that extend upward along the rear pillars. This has become a signature look, making the CRV easy to identify even from a distance. The rear design is minimal and uncluttered. There are no unnecessary vents or overly sharp elements trying to create drama. Instead, everything feels intentional and balanced. The horizontal styling gives the vehicle a wider and more stable appearance from the back. The lower bumper adds a slight rugged touch, but it remains subtle and controlled. This suggests capability without pretending that the CRV is an off-road machine. And that's an important point. It stays true to its purpose. From a usability perspective, the rear is practical. Visibility is clear and the tailgate is easy to use, making loading and unloading simple in everyday situations. Now let's move inside, because this is where the 2026 CRV really shows its strength. As soon as you sit inside, the first impression is how open and uncluttered everything feels. The dashboard follows a horizontal layout with a clean design and a mesh-style trim running across the front. This adds a modern touch without becoming distracting. The materials feel solid and well put together, especially in higher trims where soft-touch surfaces improve the overall feel. Comfort is one of the strongest points here. The front seats are well supported, making long drives comfortable, while the rear seats offer generous legroom. This is especially important for families. The CRV is not trying to be a luxury vehicle. Instead, it focuses on everyday comfort, which is exactly what most buyers actually need. Cargo space is another major advantage. The rear area is spacious and practical, allowing you to easily store groceries, luggage, or larger items. When you fold down the rear seats, you get even more space, making the CRV highly versatile for different situations. In real-world use, this practicality matters far more than flashy design elements. Now let's talk about technology. The CRV takes a balanced approach here. The infotainment system includes a touchscreen that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is simple, responsive, and easy to use. Higher trims offer a larger display and additional features, but even the base system does its job without unnecessary complexity. The system is designed to be intuitive, so you don't have to spend time figuring things out. The driver display is also clear and easy to read, showing important information in a clean and simple way. Safety is one of the strongest areas of the CRV. It comes equipped with a suite of driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and collision mitigation braking. These features are not just there for marketing, they genuinely help make driving safer and less stressful, especially in traffic or on long journeys. This is one of the areas where the CRV quietly outperforms many of its competitors. It doesn't try to impress with flashy technology, but instead focuses on consistency and reliability. Under the hood, the 2026 CRV continues with two main options depending on the trim. The turbocharged engine delivers smooth and predictable performance. It is not built for excitement, but it provides enough power for daily driving. Acceleration is steady and the engine remains relatively quiet during normal use. The hybrid version is where things become more interesting. It offers better fuel efficiency and a smoother driving experience, especially in city conditions. If your driving is mostly in urban areas, the hybrid is likely the better choice. It reduces fuel costs while maintaining a comfortable and efficient drive. In terms of handling, the CRV is designed for comfort rather than sportiness. The suspension does a good job of absorbing bumps, making the ride smooth even on rough roads. The steering is light and accurate, making it easy to drive, especially in urban environments. This is not a vehicle that tries to deliver a sporty driving experience. Instead, it focuses on stability and confidence, which is exactly what families need. Now let's talk about price. The 2026 CRV is expected to start around $30,000, with higher trims and hybrid versions reaching closer to $40,000. This places it right in the middle of the compact SUV segment. It is not the cheapest option, but it offers strong value when you consider reliability, resale value, and overall usability. In the long run, the slightly higher upfront cost can be justified by lower ownership concerns and long-term dependability. When comparing the CRV to a major competitor like the Toyota RAV4, the differences become clear. The RAV4 leans more to a rugged and adventurous look, appealing to buyers who prefer a more aggressive style. It also offers strong hybrid performance. However, the interior of the RAV4 can feel slightly less refined in terms of layout and usability. The CRV, on the other hand, feels more balanced. It is calmer, more comfortable, and more focused on everyday practicality. In simple terms, the RAV4 offers more personality, while the CRV offers more comfort and consistency. In the end, the 2026 Honda CRV does not try to reinvent the segment, and that is exactly what makes it so strong. It understands its purpose. It is comfortable, practical, efficient, and easy to live with. While it may not be the most exciting SUV on the market, it delivers exactly what matters most for everyday use. If you want a vehicle that works quietly in the background, supports your daily routine, and remains reliable for years, the CRV is still one of the smartest choices available. So now the question is, do you prefer something bold and eye-catching, or something dependable and practical for everyday life? Let us know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this kind of detailed and honest breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and